So, what's up with praying before meals? We can learn something about that in Acts 27:35. The Apostle Paul was a prisoner on his way by ship to be tried in Rome. The ship and all who were with Paul were in treacherous waters on the verge of near certain death, but Paul was confident that God would faithfully deliver them all, the next day, when he said, "I urge you to take some food. You need it to survive. Not one of you will lose a single hair from his head." After he said this, he took some bread and gave thanks to God in front of them all. Then he broke it and began to eat. He took some bread and gave thanks. Now, we might get the impression that this was communion, but it wasn't. This wasn't a worship service. Most there were likely not Christians. This was Paul pausing for a moment before a meal and giving thanks, just like you or I might before a meal, right? Now, listen, we don't pray to bless the food or cast out evil, or sadly, even cast out calories. And we don't pray out of fear that if we forget, God somehow might make us sick. We take a moment and give thanks, certainly for the meal, but usually for much more than that too. Now, for what was Paul giving thanks? There was nothing like a Thanksgiving cornucopia spread out before him. I don't expect that there was anything delicious about the bread. It was likely stale, possibly damp with seawater. There was no smooth sailing, no easy path, nothing at all luxurious or bountiful. About all they could be thankful for was that they were not dead yet. Considering all that was going on in these last chapters of Acts, here's what I think it is. Paul was thankful for purpose. More than being thankful for what God was doing for him, Paul was thankful for what God was doing through him. And this is a pattern that we all can learn from, a pattern we all should adopt. As our Thanksgiving holiday approaches, let's certainly be thankful for all we enjoy, the bounty we enjoy every day, and certainly the bounty we enjoy on a day like Thanksgiving. But also, let's pause and be thankful for God's purpose in our lives. Every one of us has purpose and meaning before God. As routine as our daily meals, let our routine include words of thanks for what God is doing for us and in us and through us.